How to make a star fast and easy using clothes hangers. This is what you will need. I'm going to cover mine in burlap fabric. You can use any fabric of your choice. I'm also going to place lights on mine as well. You'll need your needle nose pliers, some zip ties, and 3 metal hangers. You'll want to select 3 metal hangers that are close in shape and size. Taking them and laying them straight in front of you, turn them a half turn to where the hooks are to the right. The one on top, simply roll it over. Bring the points together to where the hooks are on the inside. This should appear like a triangle or perhaps a paper airplane. The third hanger, with it in front of you, simply roll it to where the hook lies here at the twisted wire where the other two intersect. Now, using your zip ties, you're going to place a zip tie at the very point. You will want to place a zip tie from the hook to the inner side. Then, for this hanger, you'll want to cut off the hook. Put a zip tie here where they all 3 intersect. And of course a zip tie to secure it on each of the sides so that it does not shift and it stays formed into your total 5 points. Once you've put your zip ties on it, your star should resemble something just like this one. I did use 7 zip ties, making sure that I tied them taut at every intersection. The zip ties will give you more mobility and integrity in that star versus trying to use wire or string, and it makes it a whole lot easier to maneuver, quick, fast. Now our next step is to place the burlap on our star. I'm going to trace the outside perimeter of my star with a black magic marker. Now I've cut out my burlap pieces and I've glued the hangers down to the burlap, and I'm going to glue this piece of burlap over top. This way, when I wrap it with the jute twine, the metal will be covered and this will not be seen. You can potentially wrap this whole thing with string without covering it with the burlap. It will take a great deal of twine. So this is just going to simplify my task. I will still be wrapping it with twine. I just won't need as much. Now what you want to do is you only want to put glue on the inside perimeter and then place your burlap down and let it take hold. But make sure that you pull on your burlap and get it situated and seated so that when you put the glue on there, it is going all the way and your fabric is meeting at the ends even though they're not glued there. Once I've glued my burlap to the inner side, if there's any overhang on the outside, I'm just going around and spot gluing those areas just so that it kind of keeps its shape. I'm not really overly concerned, but I do want to keep some kind of shape to it so that when I start wrapping it with the jute twine, it will keep its form. Our next move is to put our jute twine on our star. And you can start about anywhere. I am going to put a spot of glue back here to get my twine started, and then I'll begin winding it around my star. You can do this in about any fashion that you want. It is a personal preference, and just go with it. And you can cover it as little or as much as you like. And it really is no certain way that you wind your twine. It's just a matter of winding it and crisscrossing it across your star any way that you like, really. So the next step after we've gotten our twine onto our star is to put our lights on it. And always test your lights before you tie them on and place them. So I've literally just took some jute twine and tied it across there to anchor my lights, and that way I can easily switch them on and off from behind, and it's holding very well. So you may or may not want to add lights to your star, but if you do, as you can see, they're camouflaged using the jute twine. For a Christmas decor, since we are in the Christmas season, I've come up with an idea that I wish to share. I have the Peace, Joy, and Love metal letters that they had last year, and hopefully you guys can still find these this year. I want to put that believe there, and for a hint of color, because I do believe in my God and Jesus Christ, and I just think that this is appropriate for the star at Christmas. I love the cherries. These are like my favorite color when it comes to my rustic star and primitive star decor. So this will really truly fall into your rustic decor or your primitive decor for Christmas decor. And I want to take this pick that I got from Walmart, and these were really already made and they're beautiful. They have a clip on them, and I want to change out these particular cranberries and put these burgundy cranberries on here instead. Now these are wrapped with floral tape, and they have a wire, and if you'll work with them and wiggle them, you can slide those out. And then I'm going to take some of these, and I'm just going to take the least resistant set, finagle it out of that floral tape, and then place it into the other bundle and just create my own little set there. Now I have used the jute twine string to my advantage. I've simply took that clip-on arrangement floral pick and just slid it underneath the actual jute twine. And if you wanted to, you could clip it. I did not have the necessity to do that, but I did slide it to where it's good and snug in there and it's not going anywhere. I also did the believe the very same way. I just simply slid it underneath some of the strings on each side to hold it into place. And now she is ready to be displayed. Now to me, it just wouldn't be Christmas or a full holiday without a 5-point star. The very star that led us and became knowledge that Jesus Christ is born. I hope you all enjoyed making the star with me. This is something you can use for your everyday decor and easily change it out, taking the believe off and the floral should you use this Christmas decor idea. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, make sure you read the comments and suggestion boxes below. Everyone who subscribes to my channel is part of my DIY team. Now, Merry Christmas, guys. Until the next DIY, well, I'll be crafting, y'all. Bye.